Yeah, cooking up a storm. And guess what? We're gonna head straight into it. We're looking about something traditional, something normally done on independence. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So join along. I'm gonna get my stove back up right here. My flame is there. You can see moving right over. This is some spaghetti, but it's not too traditional. These two are going to be the traditional ones, just making an alternative there. So yeah, we have our flame going. Gonna get my flame back up. In the meantime, I'm getting everything ready. So here, with the peas right over there, I'm going to deal with that now. So let us go a little. Gonna get the peas. Some peas has been cooked already. So I'm trying to get, I'm gonna get it straight in. I don't want to waste much of it. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to get some of this peas right away in the pot. Don't want to get it too low. Just want to get, some of the stock. So I'm heading here. So there we are. So I'm doing a number of things at one point. Number of things. So right over here, see I have that peas in, so it's frozen. I just need to get some of the grains off. And this peas was cooked with some amount of coconut milk. So my aim is to get out some of that peas. So we're trying to get that. In the meantime, I'm doing a pot roast. Pot roast. It's not a lot. Guess what? It will do the trick. Pot roast. I want us to see in my pot. We want to get that pot roast sorted out. So you can see, look, we want to put it in when there are some fumes coming up. And you can see a small amount of fumes. So we want to start and I want to get them in nice. So get them nicely placed in. So that's one, two pieces I want to get in. Two nice pieces. And there goes the second piece. That is going to be my pot roast. So these pot, I want to cover the thick pot. And that part will draw some amount of heat. See, you don't want to get it thick. That is it. In the meantime, I'm trying to get. We are there. Thank you so much for joining the channel. We are doing a pot roast, and that is pork. We're also doing some polenta, and if you look in the pot, you'll see some peas frozen, so I'm getting some of it torn. So yeah, that's what we are doing. Then if you are just joining, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, this is Malachi Henry. So we want to get some nice little coloration. That's what we want. You can see the color, look at it. That is what we want, some nice color. this is it. Like that. And we are going to replace that extra bean to the refrigerator. Now, we're not using all of it, you know. We're not using all of it, but we're using a fair amount. To use a fair amount, so that's what we're doing. Down, bro. Just our fat roast here. I get our skin done too. Some amount of spice. We want it to stick in our pot. We're getting out the excess and we're cooking up that little stand there. That's what we're doing. So that's how I started it. See how it started? That's not how it's going to be finished. Because one, I'm going to change the pot. Change the pot. For one, I'm going to move over this pot. I started it in one, and I'm going to finish it in a second pot. That is what I'm going to do. Finish it in a second pot. So we are going to transfer. Use that one we get from the knife. So that's what we have done. We don't want too much char on it. So let us see. Go in there. Yeah, that is how we want to do it. We're going to get fresh amount of oil. And that's us. So the aim is to have the pot covered soon as we get along. So we are getting it here. And now that we have started here, look at the char. Isn't that looking good? It's wow. Isn't that looking good? Yeah. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to do that. In the meantime, yeah. cover it a little. And we're going to remove this one. Yeah, we're still here. Still here. I want to move over a few parts. That's what we want to do. Number one, we're going to move over this one. Over this one. I'm going to add a second one here. That's looking good. I'm getting our potatoes. That's nice. That is nice. That is nice. A lot of fun. So yeah, look, having the pork there, our potatoes, and look, that's our polenta. But it's not just a regular polenta, it is nice and spicy with some amount of peas in it. That's what we want, some amount of peas. Yeah. Larger spoon, stirring, we're going to add in some spice. These are the spices that we are going to add in. I'm going to add some white onion and some garlic. So, yeah, I'm utilizing both hands. Both hands. Both hands we are utilizing. Next, we're going to add some soup mix. Jamaica must this. We're not advertising any brand. We're going to add some soup mix to that. Then we're going to add some coconut milk powder. Ideally, It would be the original. Guess what? We have no original. So we are utilizing what we have. So this makes it like a soup. Jamaican type soup mix. You know, nicely spice up. We're gonna add some powdered milk. This is what I use locally. Then as we go, we turn, we cover. Yeah, here we're going to add coconut milk. Some people refer to this as polenta. We say turn corned beef. And that's what we're going to do. Getting it nicely spiced up. Yeah. That's really good to go. And get ourselves a little salt. Salt here. Let us check and see the flavor. And because I'm adding that powdered milk, along with that we're going to put a little soft margarine. Just a little. Traditionally we would use what we call the stick butter. So again, at our measurement, just gonna get some, not a lot, and that's it. Good to go. What are we doing here? Yeah. I guess it's as good as mine. I guess it's as good as mine. Even though not for this meal, here I am steaming some pork. So that's what I'm doing there, just getting some pork steamed. So we're a little closer, aren't we? So I'm going to cover, start with the pork. I'm going to add a small amount of moisture for that. Just a small amount of moisture. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a small amount of moisture. That's what we're steaming. Okay? We're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there. So we are working mainly now on one. Let us see what the flavor is like. That's good. We're not using a lot of salt. We are going to get our stock. We are using our retail cornmeal. This is what we're using, retail cornmeal. I don't like the refined one. If you like the refined, then you can use it. But I am going to. And please look. Let me give you all that view. Gonna get a little closer. I want you to see in that pot there as I look. I'm going to start the process. So what we do, I have turned that stove off accidentally turn it on. So getting the flame lower, now I'm going to start adding the corn. So I'm going to go add and stir. Add and stir. Add and stir. That's hot. Get it to a nice consistency. Just look at that. That's not looking bad at all. Now I'm going to stir everything in. Again there, that's not looking too bad. Just get a small amount more in it. Vacuum. That is good. Let us do our stew now. Like we are making fufu in Africa. It's like we're making fufu. We are just here. Or I should say Gary. In Nigeria. Like Gary. The aim is to get it mixed out as far as we can. Sure, if we'll get it how we want it in its entirety, but guess what? We're getting it done. In there. In there. So I'm gonna make one final stir, then I allow it to steam. Getting it low, and I'm going to get it covered. Let us check and see how we're doing here. Trying to get this flame back up. Yep. So I'm going to get that covered. So we're going to cover and let that stay. Let us concentrate now on our pot roast. Have a look at it in a while. Yeah, we say now it's spring water. So we're at the cooking stage. And to get him up a little bit more. Get him up a little more. That's what we're doing. Trying to get it as best as possible how we want it. Yeah, we're cooking up a storm. We're cooking up a storm, so the polenta is finished. So we can head back to our normal. Can we? Yeah, we want to head back to our normal position. So we have our pots on. Can't you see? Yeah. Get me now different for the pork. Let's look at it. Not that pork. Not to get there. The same pork is pork, man. We're trying to get these sorted out. We're trying to get it nicely sorted out. Yeah, we're cooking up our storm. Cooking up our storm. That's what we are doing. We're keeping you aware. This is our storm. Yeah? Yeah. We're doing that pork there, our hot roast. We need to get it. As we go now the fibers are coming together. It's feeling a little tight. That is what you want. How do I learn to cook? Man, I was not taught. I observed. And yeah, we get in there. So I'm gonna get some of my spice now to add to it slowly. It's more of a soy sauce. That's the other pork fat. Looking in, yeah, you can see from there that is being steamed. Can we look at the polenta now? Polenta is slowly steaming, so we're allowing it to cook. Yeah, give it about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, in the meantime, getting some other stuff done. While I'm doing, I'm washing at the same time. So we're trying to get a lot of things done. So I'm stand up in there. Yeah. Everything is nicely clean. And nice and clean. Let us turn off the hood a little. So we're hearing that nice little frying sound. Are you hearing it too? Nice little frying. So let us check again. Liquid is going. Yeah. You see we're getting a nice color. Pretty color. Alright, so I'm going to turn it down a little lower. So let it steam. That's what we want. Getting it a little lower. Let me turn it on this side. Checking the other one again. You have to be careful as you do these. Getting the meat fiber together nice. Getting it another way, yeah. Gonna have some serious problem as it relates to cutting. But nothing that we can't overcome. We're steaming. I'm gonna get it on the other side. See how this is. this fork nicely positioned. We're going to get a little more water added. So we're going to do that. We don't want it to stick. We want it to be nice and steamy. Yeah, we're getting there. Let us get our soy sauce. Now we are at the another stage. This is what I'm going to add next to both of the pork. A little soy sauce, but it's ginger flavored. So you know the difference. You get that nice little ginger kick. So I want to get the flame back up. To monitor these carefully. Carefully, you have to do some serious monitoring. Here and there. And there. So a little more water in this. Getting there. Getting there. Alright, so I'm going to get this flame on. I want to do this pasta meal. Get it on. Now we're gonna get this one ready and up. Yeah, we're getting our pots ready, getting our meal nicely put together. So yeah, we are here adding a little oil, so we're gonna add a little green scallion, that's the lower part of it, the little garlic that we had left, and we're going to add some garlic, so large dicing. So we are rotating the pots again. Don't do this at home. I'm rotating them. So maybe really serious on your part. Let us get that one down. And we're running to and fro, up and down. We need to get these things in order. Yep. So I'm looking about this pasta sauce now, adding the little butter. Yeah. So I'm going to add some ragu. But this ragu, it is roasted garlic and Parmesan sauce. Do everything one time. Then you have to learn to move around well when you're in the kitchen. The beautiful color there. Yeah, that's me. Nothing there. Adding a little water for some steaming. That's my aim. Aim is to steam. There we go. That's what we want when we get it nice and steamed. Let us cover them and concentrate on this part. Making a number of them. Yeah, so that's me. I'm going to add the sauce now. So watch, here we go. Tip of water, add some, very nice, and add some thyme to that. This I like to add large pieces. We're gonna have to add maybe some spices to it to get that flavor. But let us see. Wanna taste? That's nearly good. We just want a little spice added. That's a little. Then here, adding a little complete to it, not a lot, just a little. And see, I'm gonna use these pieces and break them up. Let us add just a little more. Spoon has a nice flavor. This is similar. You could call this Alfredo, as it is similar. So this is our pasta. pasta dish. And this is good to go. Cover this one. It's good to go again, mistakenly. This one is good to go. Cover it. That one is good to go also. Let us see how the others are faring out. Again, yeah, and in the kitchen I cover a lot. But yeah, that is us. That is us. Now let us look. Let us look. What do we have ready? This is what we call turn cornmeal or ton cornmeal in Jamaica. A traditional dish, sometimes you add enough stuff so that it can be eaten on its own. So there you can see those little dark, those are peas, red peas. And there's everything in it except in meat, plant protein. We have our pasta sauce, that's like an Alfredo, but it's Parmesan and the roasted garlic. So those two are finished. We can put back our cover on the one. Now we need to look at our food that is steaming. This is what we're steaming. We want to get it nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah. This piece is going nice. So we are getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. But when we are finished with this, we have to do some additional. So now I can let that over a little, let it cool a little, then we base. Let us get back to our pot roast pot. Again, pot roast should be done slowly. Should be done slowly. To be the best pot roast is when you have it the next day. As for me, these are getting nice. Slowly, let me add a little water to it, because that's the aim of the game. Slow with water. So a little liquid. Alright? So how is that faring out? I think that is faring good. So we have this pork here. Trying to get nicely steamed. Let me return all of my spices to the refrigerator. Those are still there. I should say in the refrigerator and return those that are stored in the food pantry. Yes, remember it is the channel Malachi Emru, and we are live. Live and direct. Live and direct. So I'm going to remove these covers. So I'm doing everything possible. I'm not mixing my pork containers or utensils with the regular container. They are kept separate. I don't play those games. I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. So if I'm going to share, if you don't eat pork, you can partake. If you eat pork, yes, you. Getting everything nicely done. Honestly, by the time I'm finished steaming here, these can be eaten. I'm going to take them out, put them in a container, cool. And when it cools a little, then I'm going to baste them with additional jerk spice. That roast coming down nice. It's one. And you see water. Water is the theme of the game. Everything we're getting them in order. Getting that fork here done well. We don't have anything here to waste. Everything will be, yeah. So I'm turning those. I will need to get that fork. My aim is to get the skin well cooked. That's the aim right now. I'll cover these a little. Add some more water. Because we're not wasting it. We're going to use that pot to make a little sauce. Not wasting it. Wow, that's how it is. This is how it is. Look at the color. Don't tell me. Look at the color. Whew. Look at the color. Whew. Look at that. No, honestly, look at that. That look good. Nearly ready. Let's cover. That is nice. So we're going to cover up what we have. Let me return this to the fridge. I have to do some additional work. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. And yes, I am preparing a meal. I tend to prepare very scrumptious meal. I'm not praising myself is what normally happens. Let us get some additional light. So here we are trying to get everything in order. Trying to get everything in order. Yeah, so we are in the final part. The pork. Wanna see? Wait. Wanna see? One is going down. This one is getting to where I want it. This one is getting to where I want it. Gonna get to the point where I want it. Yeah, covering up. Covering up. Covering up. It's covered. Covering up where we're getting everything. But yes, different pots are for different things. These are thicker pots, so they hold the heat. So we use them for slower cooking. And even if once they are heated up, even if the flame is high, yeah, it cooks slow. Unlike the thinner one I have over there. This one is thick too. It is the base of a pressure pot. So yeah, that's what happens. So you tend to get better flavors depending on what you're cooking. Better flavor, better eating. Again, let me get rid of some of these that are being used. Number of things that I'm going to do. Number of things. But my giving you tips, gonna give you a tip from my, how I do my pot roast. Look at it. I tend to cut it along the grain, right along the grain, so that when I'm slicing is done across the grain. Are you with me? So this, we have the fiber running this long way. But when you cut to eat, yeah, you get it shorter and you'll get it nicer. That's our pot roast. Don't want to get it overcooked. Don't want to get it overcooked. Yeah, it is getting where we want it. It's getting where we want it. Getting where we want it. Just trying to get the muscle a certain way so we can apply some more heat to the skin. That's what we're doing. Yep. And when we do pot roast is normally chunks of meat, large chunks. Large. Right. So you could either braise it or boil it, so large chunks. So it's thick, right? And yeah, and you can tell as you go because when you start to cook, it is spongy. And as soon as the fibers start to come together, we say it shrinks. Yeah, it feels tough. So you have to be poking it depending on the age of the animal or how the meat was aged. So, so if the meat was aged well, then we get a better flavor meat. Yeah. So that's what we would have a better flavor meat. Alright, so there are tricks and treats. So slow, when you cook slow, it helps with the aging process and it allows more time for the steam or the liquid, depending on how you are doing it, to go through the meat. This is going good now. This is going real good. This is going really good. So I'm gonna get some water to it. I'll get some water. I'm going to cover it. Then I'm going to check on the pot roast. See, yeah, that is going good. That is what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm still here. Still here. Still here, brother. Still here. Still here. Yep. This is what we have accomplished. Nice butter roast. Whew. Color man out of this world. That's it. That's it. That is it. So guess what? You can see we are going to turn this flame off. Done. 3 down, 1 to go. Check and see. Alright, we're getting there. Get in there. Take this out. Have it. And we're getting there. My intention was never to jerk. I guess it works out. Works out. I didn't plan on doing this. It has been seasoned, so guess what? I want to. So we're gonna make some nice sauce. That's where we're at. Sauce. That's where we're at. Sauce. Sauce we're at. And then we can finish up. Sauce we're at. Sauce we're at. Getting that ready. Going to add some water. Sauce we're at. Gonna take a little from my pot roast pot in the middle there and add it. For my pot roast, I'm not going to require all of that. Wow. From the pot roast. Yep. Yes, I guess that. So we're going to add. What are we going to add? We're going to add some of what we had prepared earlier. I'm going to add some tomato. So what we're going to add? We're going to add some tomato that we had diced. Tomato. That's one. Over here we're going to have to do a lot of tomato that we have diced. Gonna add some BBQ sauce. This is what we have. There's not much inside there, so I'll have to get it down. And yeah, have it nicely done. So we're using the stock there. So I'm going to add a little moisture to this. And those are not going to stay that large. We're going to crush them as soon as they start to boil. We have them crushed. So these spices are going to be a little different. Have some Indian spice, some special masala spice. Look at it. Gonna add a little to it. This is straight out of India, through China. Just a little. It smells like barber. These are what they use in their masala dishes, man. That they are tikka masala, you name it, curry masala. Yeah. These are what values. Let's see, we are getting some nice color. And I want to add some of my special spice. I'm not going to show you at all. That one I can't show you. Can't show, so whether you're watching it live or the rebroadcast, can't show you that one. Can't show you that one. Yeah, I can tell you this is some masala spice, I'm telling you. But I'm adding a little, yeah, you know me. You know me. This is like a masala sauce. Yeah, you know me. Yeah. 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 Tasting that kicky. Yeah. Yeah. Masala. Oh, cream. Imagine, you know, we have that cream and we're doing like that masala. That we're doing tiki. We're doing, yeah. Yeah, you can head back. See the color we're coming up with. Nice. I'm gonna add just a little water. And then I'm gonna color. I want it to go slow. Slow. That's what we want. Slow. So I'm gonna get that cover on it and let it simmer. Yeah, so that is it. That is what I have done, I have prepared. You can join me later as I show you how I go about my slicing and so on. Yeah, that's it. So I finished one, my tonka meal or polenta. I did some Alfredo sauce there, Alfredo, or some, I should say, spaghetti meat sauce with some, yeah, spaghetti. A pot roast, our pot roast. Look how the color look pretty. It's going to taste away, right? And I want to show us, finally, I want to show us that sauce there that is simmering. I will say gravy from the stock, pork stock. So that's going slow. Let me get it really slow. Yeah. So yeah, we have prepared. So yes, I think I'm through to this. We have prepared our meal. Yeah, we have prepared it. Wanna see again? Wanna see? Yeah, it is here. It is here. It is here. That is it. That sauce there, or gravy, slowly simmering till I can smell the cinnamon, and that is my pasta dish with our roasted garlic and parmesan sauce. Polenta, before we go, a tonka meal we say in Jamaica. Pot roast pork, yeah! So we are nearly good to go. Well, yep, nearly good to go. So thank you so much for being a part of, of this live stream. Continue to support my channel by just liking the videos and watching them. Share them with friends and family on your different platforms. And also leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Right? See you in the next one, whether in the next live, another short, or my long video. Ciao for now.